Travis Lloyd here, motivational speaker, author, hip-hop artist, and poet. If you are on the replay, I really appreciate you logging in. And remember, even on the replay, you can tap the screen and give hearts if this is a message that resonates with you. If you are new to my broadcast, I appreciate you logging in. I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Travis Lloyd, motivational speaker, author, hip-hop artist, and poet. And I always scope about anything that's relevant to helping other people live happier, healthier, and more successful lives. I like to share that because I have applied a lot of these principles to my life and been able to achieve those things that a lot of people call happiness or success, and I like to share those principles with others. So, what's up, Sanchez? Thanks for logging back in. I appreciate you. Really appreciate you guys sharing as well. This is going to be a really quick 1 to 3 minute scope where I share a very actionable step that's allowed me to improve my health and create a level of consistency in my health, wellness, nutrition, diet, exercise that makes it fun, that actually makes it turn into a part of your lifestyle instead of making it feel like work all the time. So if that's something that you think will resonate with your friends or your followers, please do share, swipe, and invite from Twitter and from your followers. But without further ado, I'd like to tell you why I want to share this message with you, because I didn't even think about it as being something that might be relevant to all of you, but I was having a conversation with somebody earlier, and we just happened to, it was actually with a potential client, somebody who's hopefully going to be booking me for an event to come speak to a large group of foster youth, and we just happened to get on a tangent of talking about health and nutrition, diet, goals, etc., etc. And so I simply just shared one of the things that worked for me while I was having a conversation with this person. And one of the things that worked with me, thanks for logging in, guys. Really appreciate you logging in, and thanks for joining. We're just about to get into this one tip. Again, a very quick tip. It was as simple as breaking it down, because when I wanted to start creating a lifestyle change, I wanted to have instant gratification. I wanted to have instant change. I wanted to have instant muscles. I wanted to be instantly ripped. I wanted to be instantly attractive. And it just made it so overwhelming that I couldn't even get started. So I broke it down into one actionable step, and that was as simple as this. It was, instead of trying to already just jump into, okay, I'm a healthy, fit person and I work out every day and I always eat healthy. No, let's just take one little step at a time so that we can learn a little bit at a time. And that one step for me was work out once a week at the minimum. Never miss, this is how I worded it, never miss a 7-day period without at least one good, intense workout. And do that for a minimum of 3 to 6 months. And then once you hit that 3 to 6 months, if you've been able to keep up with that, then turn that into a 1-year goal, a 12-month goal, where you go an entire year without ever missing 1 week without one solid good workout where you get a good sweat or you get a good pump, something that makes you feel like you got endorphins going, right? And I can tell you that once I was able to apply that, I was able to start feeling like I was winning. I was able to start feeling like I was accomplishing something, not because I was starting to do something as well as somebody else did it, but because I was challenging myself to my own dedication, to my own health, wellness, and fitness goals. And after a year of completing that, where I never once missed an entire week without a good workout, I was able to look back on it and say, gosh, this is actually a part of my lifestyle now. And it actually makes me feel strange to go a week without working out. Like if I go an entire week without lifting weights, I just don't feel normal. It's a part of what makes my everyday feel like a normal day for me. And so since I was able to turn that into a habit over the course of time, not expecting that I can create a habit within 21 days, but in giving myself 6 months to a year to just implement one thing where I never miss a week. Once a week, yes, that's all it was. And I'm not saying that you can't do more than that. I'm just saying if you struggle to be consistent with your workouts, you need to make a commitment to yourself that you have at least one good workout every week. That way you don't get in the pattern of failure. That way you don't get in a pattern of having a mindset of feeling like you're letting yourself down because, oh my gosh, I've gone 3 weeks now. I've gone 6 weeks. Oh, I just can't do it. It's just not who I am. No, you can feel like a winner by just saying, hey, I haven't missed 1 week without a good workout at all this past year. And once you do that, you start to feel better about yourself, not just because you start to get in better shape, but because you have this mentality of you can do it. And so many times in our lives with whatever we're doing, we oftentimes tell ourselves that we can't do it because we set ourselves up for failure by not being consistent with little goals and instead trying to achieve bigger goals without having the consistency and dedication that it takes to achieve those little goals, right? So anyway, I hope this was of value to you. I appreciate the hearts. If you think this is something that would be valuable to others, please do share. I surpassed, I think, 100,000 hearts recently. And so my next goal is to try and hit 120,000 hearts. If I only worked out once a week, I would quite literally be 500 pounds. That's great. So if you work out more than once a week, then that's great. You've already got that ingrained into your habit, into your patterns of behavior. And so props to you. And so now I'm just letting you know what it took for me to change my mindset from being self-defeating and skipping workouts and being okay with it. And feeling like it didn't matter when it really does. And so once I was able to break that mindset, break that barrier of saying, of skipping multiple weeks and just making sure I had that consistency of once a week, then I was able to increase it without it feeling like work, without it feeling like effort, because it was already a part of my habit. It was already part of my life. It turned into part of my lifestyle. And so now that over time, I've gotten that ingrained into my lifestyle. Now I work out every single day. And in doing so, I've been able to improve my physique. I've been able to improve my mood. I've been able to improve my confidence. I've been able to improve having some sort of consistency in my life, which allows me to be more productive in other areas of life. And that's the goal. But it did start out with just simply making sure I committed to myself that I was never going to skip a week without at least one workout. So anyway, I hope this was of value. Again, please do share. If you're new to me, my name is Travis Lloyd, motivational speaker, author, hip-hop artist, and poet. I scope about anything that helps people live happier, healthier, and more successful lives, utilizing my own basic principles that I've been able to apply to my life to figure out how to achieve higher levels of success and happiness in my own life, and I just like to help others do the same. If you'd like to check out my book, it's Overcoming Emotional Trauma. You can watch an informational and entertaining video at overcomingemotionaltrauma.com.